Shocking news comes from the world of K-pop. Jin, the oldest member of the phenomenal boy band BTS, has officially announced his retirement from the music industry. This decision surprised not only the fans, but also his colleagues at BTS and their management, HYBE Corporation. This announcement sparked a variety of speculation and emotional reactions from various parties. Kim Seok-jin, better known as Jin, made the retirement announcement via a live broadcast on the weverse platform on March 5, 2025. In his statement, Jin expressed his gratitude to the fans for their support over the years and explained that this decision was taken after careful consideration regarding his future. The first reaction came from Kim Taehyung, or V, who is known to have a close relationship with Jin. In an exclusive interview, Taehyung expressed his shock at Jin's decision. He stated that despite respecting the decision, he did not expect Jin to take this step so quickly. Meanwhile, HYBE Corporation, the agency that houses BTS, issued an official statement expressing their frustration with Jin's decision. They stated that despite respecting the artist's personal choice, this decision was taken without in-depth consultation with management, which could affect the group's future plans. The fans, known as the ARMY, reacted with a mixture of emotions. Many were saddened by Jin's resignation, but there were also those who supported the decision if it was best for his happiness. Social media was filled with messages of support and best wishes for Jin's future. Speculation about the reasons behind Jin's decision has also sprung up. Some sources mention that Jin wants to focus on his personal life and pursue other interests outside of music. However, to date, Jin has not given any further statement regarding his future plans. Jin's decision adds to the list of BTS members who are taking big steps in their careers. Previously, Jungkook also announced his retirement from music, which came as a surprise to many. Now, with Jin's resignation, BTS's future as a group is again a hot topic among fans and the music industry. In recent years, BTS has faced various challenges, including the mandatory military service that its members must undergo. Despite this, they managed to maintain popularity and continue to work. Jin's resignation is certainly a new challenge for the group that has been established since 2013. Music industry observers argue that Jin's decision could affect group dynamics and management strategy going forward. However, they also emphasize the importance of respecting each member's personal decisions and providing full support for their next steps. Meanwhile, other BTS members have yet to give an official statement regarding Jin's resignation. Fans hope they can continue to work, both as a group and individually, and support Jin's decision wholeheartedly. Going forward, the K-pop music industry will continue to monitor these developments and see how BTS adapts to the changes. To be sure, the legacy that Jin and BTS have built will continue to be remembered and become an inspiration to many people around the world. In this uncertain situation, one thing is clear: ARMY's love and support for Jin and BTS will never fade. They will continue to support their idols, no matter what decision is made, and look forward to what the future will bring for Jin and BTS. May Jin find happiness and fulfillment in his new move, and BTS continue to shine as a group that has inspired millions of people around the world. The news of Jin's departure from BTS continues to be a hot topic of discussion around the world. Social media is filled with speculation, conspiracy theories, and mixed emotions from fans. However, the biggest unanswered question is, a number of sources close to the K-pop industry revealed that Jin's decision did not come out of nowhere. Some speculate that there is an internal tension that may be the trigger. HYBE Corporation, which has been known as a very supportive agency for BTS, does not seem to be fully prepared for Jin's resignation. An anonymous source from within the company stated that management was experiencing internal tensions after the announcement. "It's a really big surprise for all of us," the source said. "We have planned many projects for BTS, including their return after all members have completed their military service." Jin's resignation messed things up. In fact, there are reports that the HYBE officials felt frustrated by Jin's decision, which was considered too sudden. Kim Taehyung V, who is known to have a close relationship with Jin, looked very surprised when he heard this news. In a live broadcast made shortly after Jin's announcement, Taehyung looked pensive and sighed a few times. Jin Hyun has been thinking about this for a long time, but I really didn't expect it to be so fast, Taehyung said. Meanwhile, RM, as the leader of BTS, also expressed his feelings. In a post on social media, he wrote a short message: "We are always together. Whatever happens, the family will not change." However, this message actually caused more questions among fans. Does this mean BTS is experiencing an internal split? Or does RM just want to calm down the panicked fans? BTS is one of the most influential groups in the history of modern music. The departure of one of its members could be a major blow to their survival as a group. Many fans are now starting to wonder. A K-pop music industry analyst, Park Ji-hoon, gave his views. BTS has undergone many changes in recent years, ranging from solo projects to military service. If Jin really retires, this could be the start of a big change for BTS, Park said. However, on the other hand, there are also those who are optimistic that BTS can still survive even without Jin. Many K-pop groups have lost members but continued their careers. On social media, the hashtags #ThankYouJin and #WeWillMissYouJin are trending on various platforms. Many fans expressed their sadness at this decision. However, not all reactions were positive. Some fans actually questioned Jin's decision. Some even accused HYBE of being the mastermind behind it all. "I feel like there's something to hide. Jin wouldn't have taken such a big decision for no reason," one fan wrote on Twitter, while others write, "We just want to know the truth. Is Jin really happy with his decision? Or is it the pressure that makes you do it?" After retiring from BTS, many have wondered, what is Jin's next step? Some sources mention that Jin will probably focus on his personal life and lead a calmer life. However, there is also speculation that he will move on to other entertainment industries, such as acting or business. In his last interview, Jin once mentioned that he was interested in owning his own restaurant. Is this a sign that he will leave the entertainment world completely? Although Jin has announced his retirement, there are still many mysteries that have not been revealed. Is this really his personal decision, or is something going on behind the scenes? One thing is for sure, this is a big moment in the history of BTS and K-pop as a whole. Whatever happens next, the world will keep an eye on Jin and BTS's future moves. What do you think? Is this really the end of BTS as we know it? Or is this just the beginning of a new chapter? When Jin's retirement announcement was still the main topic in various media, a new rumor began to emerge. Some fans began to analyze the words that Jin spoke in his announcement. All he said was that he would end his journey with BTS. This led to speculation that perhaps Jin just wanted to stay away for a moment, rather than actually retreat permanently. Sources from the music industry mention that some top artists often announce retirement, only to return with a solo project or something different in the future. Meanwhile, a former executive from a well-known K-pop agency stated, "In this industry, no one really retires. Even if an artist says they're going to quit, there's always a chance they'll come back." While speculation about Jin continues to grow, great pressure is now on HYBE. How will they handle this crisis? Some industry analysts believe that HYBE may already have a backup plan. Interestingly, an investigative journalist from South Korea claims that HYBE actually knew about Jin's decision long before the official announcement. However, they chose not to reveal it to the public until the last moment. If true, this could be a strategy to gauge public reaction before making the next move. Many believe that HYBE is at a crossroads. They had to decide whether to embrace this change and support Jin completely, or whether they would try to keep BTS in the starting lineup in every possible way.